This is not a situation where robots are going to be replacing what journalists do. The bigger question is, how do we deploy machine learning to actually make us better journalists?
Every day in journalism, we're doing a lot of processy, robotic tasks to make sure that we're gathering news, producing news at scale. The way in which I see a big benefit coming from AI is helping with that process.
It empowers our journalists to spend more time doing what they do best. It's interviews, research, and investigation, and writing more compelling and creative content. Those things cannot be done by AI.
At Google, we believe that AI should benefit society. This means beneficial for the news that people have access to, and the news industry who produces it.
This report is an unprecedented insight into a whole range of newsrooms around the world. It tells us what they're doing with AI right now, but it also tells us what they hope to do with it in the future.
We can use algorithms to help us find news faster and break news faster.
These days, any journalist or any reader will tell you they're completely overwhelmed with information. AI and technology can help with this process by finding relevancy.
In the production area, you're looking at what can the machines do really well, which is analyze data, pull things together, find patterns, and even do some natural language processing to write stories off the back of data.
We employ AI to provide users with more personalized experiences, while maintaining the balance of curation to minimize filter bubbles.
AI will help us to get exactly the right content to the right person. And that might be a consumer scrolling through on their mobile phone, or for Reuters, it might be a business client who wants particular content at particular times of the day.
Any new technology brings all sorts of challenges to the news industry, and one as complex as AI makes that even more interesting.
Clearly, there are ethical questions that need to be addressed. Things like making sure that our data is not biased, or figuring out whether we're going to disclose the uses of automation to audiences.
I feel that we're going to need to have new skills in the newsroom of people who understand technology and programming and understand the ethics of journalism.
Commonly, we have Q&A sessions on AI initiatives so that editorial has a good understanding of what we're actually building, what's feeding into it, and what the outcome is. This type of transparency within our organization is really fundamental to how we build AI.
We're all going to be living in a world where AI is ever more significant in all sorts of spheres. And I think it's really important that we understand both the powers and opportunities that it brings, but also the challenges and risks.
The more all of us work together, the more confident I am we'll discover further how AI can empower journalists.
That's why it's so important that we keep this research and this dialogue going.